Well, well, well. Hey guys, Tori here. How you doing? Uncle Flip, your uncle from Geelong. You know the one in Geelong. Well, hope everyone is having a fabuloso. Like that's that. If that was a spell in Harry Potter, um, if that was a spell in Harry Potter, then Expelliarmus and all that sort of stuff. Now, a few people already in the house. Foundmouth Flipper saying I must be off putting on makeup. Obviously doesn't watch the show much anymore. I do that between streams. Thank you. Bit hurtful. I'm an orphan, and you're saying I'm putting on makeup. What, painting tears on or something like that? Let's have a look here. You love the shirt. I love the shirt. And the most beautiful thing about it is it's not a shirt. So it basically, there's my tushy. It goes down to nearly my knees. So it's a nightie. I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. I don't care. We need color. We need fun. We need vibrance. Tonight is going to be huge. Huge. I hope that everyone has a super good time. And let's have a quick look here. It is fabuloso. I'll tell you that right now. And also, guys, guess what? Guess what? Paragirl for Life has adopted this little bastard. Thank you so much, Kaz. Good on you, mate. I finally got off my ass and did stuff. I hope that you guys have had a lovely weekend and that you are doing well. Twin Cross, how you doing? Now, don't forget, guys, at the moment, all I can see is your handles. Most of your handles here I know, but please don't be offended if I suddenly go, oh, Rhiannon Whitford, 5883. So I don't want to. I just had all brand during the day and I had a grandpa nap. And I immediately needed to thank the all brand for its effect on my stomach lining as soon as I woke up. Oh, okay. So Bin Bat is Putty McLeadbetter flyby. guys, I have. If you're not on Whatnot, tonight would be the night to be on Whatnot. This is huge. Yes, it's advertising, but I'm going to show you if the cord will. Oh, the apple. If the cord stretches far enough, I'll show you. I think it might. Let's have a look. G'day, guys. Story here. You can't even see properly because there's too much. But we've got stuff tonight. We have got stuff tonight. We have got stuff tonight. More stuff tonight. Stuff. More stuff. More stuff. More stuff tonight. More. There's more tonight. It's like more stuff, right? G'day, guys. Tori here. It's freaking huge. So that is a Chucky. Yes. It is going to be an insane Whatnot, and I've been so excited about it all day, getting it ready. The amount of toys in there is going to knock your socks off, and even the vintage troll dolls are going to be on there. I am asking a higher start rate for those guys, but they will be in there too. There's going to be Care Bears. There's going to be tons of stuff. The Care Bear I rescued recently is going to be part of it. So this little bugger on his way to a new home. There's other caries. It's going to be fun. I had fun amidst all the stress of lately. I've been looking forward to this one. It's just fun to prepare. Now, I noticed that a few people have been saying that they've been stressing about getting into Whatnot and doing orders. if you have any questions regarding Whatnot general reselling tonight, let's throw the floor completely wide open. Otherwise, we're just going to chit chat. But I just thought, a lot of people do get rather worked up about how to pack and ship. Not experience, like it all comes with experience, but at the moment, quite wonderfully, we have got a lot of new resellers entering the Flip family, which I do think it's bloody awesome. There's opportunity for everyone. There's opportunity to help everyone. So let's have a look here. New Joy is in. G'day, mate. Sounds awesome. I'm just making a lasagna. Also awesome. Well, I have to get off my ass and make a moussaka because that is also awesome. Excuse me. Just rolling over the top of a tweenie doll. Is that what they are? Tweenies, yeah. So twin cross, I know, and it's difficult because everyone, there's a lot of people doing it, but it's actually, it becomes easy. So maybe at some point, yes, we should do exactly just that. I know. It's the one Dave got me. It's awesome. I love it. It's actually a nightie. I'm wearing a nightie and I don't care because, it's comfy. That's a good find, finding a GameCube game today. Did anyone screenshot their 50,000 90-day total today? I don't know what that is, mate. Congratulations, whoever did it. That's awesome. Mario Party is awesome. Let's have a look here around and says the boys have cooked their own dinner. You had a late lunch. I don't know. I just I'm sure I'll be hungry a little bit later, but at the moment, I almost feel like just a couple of bickies would have done, except for the fact I ate them all, I think. But yeah, the grandpa juice sort of got me filled up with all that good healthy fiber. Now, let's have a look here. So I wanted to just quickly address, let's just do this for a hot second. Firstly, I don't want you guys to be overwhelmed by packing. For example, today there was the omnipresent, how do I pack mugs? Easy. Buy 15 by 15 by 15 boxes from Amazon or from a packaging place. If you guys like, I will make available later a link to the place where I get my stuff. All right. It's going to be straight up. It's going to be like an affiliate link. It won't change your prices. It gives me a benefit, but you'll be buying from the same place that I buy from if you want to. So I get the 15 by 15 by 15 boxes and bubble wrap, and all you do is put the mug, bubble wrap the heck out of it, and then just put it inside the 15 by 15 by 15 and sticky tape it shut. It's easy as that. Getting the right stuff for your packaging makes a huge difference. There's lots of generic packaging you can use in addition to Australia Post. And I think over time, when you're doing that sort of thing, it will actually help you save money is what I meant to say. So we can cover packaging and what you guys think. I have pretty much gone to a fully everything goes in a padded something model. But it doesn't mean that I've had to bubble wrap it myself. Whether it's from me bubble wrapping into a satchel, like a cheap generic satchel, or me using a cheap generic paper padded satchel, everything gets padded just to give myself a little bit of ease. The more that you can streamline this, especially when you're doing large Whatnot orders, the better. And speaking of stuff like that, don't be overwhelmed by doing a Whatnot with a lot of orders. That basically all you need to do is go into the order section on Whatnot, get all the stuff together, keep it together, label each item with the person who won it and what number the sale was. Keep it all together, get a nice clear bit of bench space, all right? Put everyone's stuff in. So I might go person A, person A, person A, person K, whatever, all right? It's easier when I'm using real people's names. Get their polls together and then go, okay, for example, let's use names. Clint bought 15 items. Beck bought 14. I count them, right? Make sure they're right. And then because I've created shipping profiles on Whatnot, I know I can chuck them all in this box with bubble wrap and away they go out into the world. Nice and easy. It's not as complicated or as overwhelming as long as you're organized during the stream, marking everything. Otherwise, you've got to watch your entire Whatnot stream again to see what it was you were holding up at the time, unless you list in every individual item as you go, which is something I don't want to do. I only do stuff that has higher starts. Let's have a look here. Oh, wow. So let's have a look here. Care Bear mug came from Sweden and then sent from you. Yeah, it survived the trip with a lot of bubble wrap and well-taped box. 100% it did. 100% it did. If it wasn't for the fact I just had a coffee and now I'm having a tea in another cup, I'd be using it right now. Let's have a look here. Was your mate? Oh, okay. I've got a program for you. Okay. Well, I don't know what to feel about that, because there's a lot of the person in mind's got a course, they've got things they're telling you to buy, then they buy everything but the things that they tell you to buy. So I hope that anyone who is spending a lot of money on a course is making a lot of money, and I sincerely do. I worry about that from someone who just cares. I worry about it, but guys, we have done everything we can to educate the reselling community. As far as the YouTube following and the Facebook group, we all try to help each other. And I think that's all we can do. Just put tips in as much as you can that might save people money. At the end of the day, people are going to buy what they're going to buy. They're going to listen to who they want to listen to, whether it's right or wrong. But I think that we need to be sort of the face of free and readily available information. Thanks, Trincross. Flip fam. See, this is one of the things now. It's like, who else is Andrew? So Foulmouth's in here. A bit of Flipper's regret. Passed on 11/22/63. Stephen King book. Yeah, you probably should have picked it up, but it's not the end of the world, mate. Okay. Andrew Thornton's in here as well. Hey, mate, how are you? Let's see. Foul Flip. Chris is here. Indy. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. All we can do, though, is help each other. Look, I don't know what journey this takes us all through. And don't get me wrong, I understand why people, I don't understand it, but I do. Through YouTube, like once you get up to a certain level, you're going to be making money. Even my channel's monetized, okay? But I don't think it should be, it's not the right way to say it. I believe that through channel memberships, which by the way, you can get for $1.49, you can become a channel member, or upwards. If you want to be a grand flip, it's $20 a month. It's huge. But if I'm doing that and I'm doing the right thing, then I don't need to be selling a course, because those things move. And we all know this, that the landscape bloody changes so fast with reselling. So you spend your $450 from old mate up north, and then the world changes and that's no longer right or relevant. Whereas in the meantime, Flip Family's just like, oh, this has changed. Check it out. And we can move and evolve and adapt. I think that's far better. Yeah, that's not a bad point. Bulletproof, how are you, mate? It's because Andrew Falmouth Flipper says it's because starting out is scary. So when someone says I have all the answers, then naturally people will flock there. This is the other side too. I think sometimes when we all, myself included, are doing this thing, particularly if you are like full time, you are, for the most part, unless you just really work your normal job, then you freaking hammer the reselling part. Most of us, though, don't have that luxury, and we end up in the reselling job and it's stressful, and you are in a position where sometimes you're financially vulnerable. So then someone says, don't worry about that. I've got all the answers. Come and buy this course with the very little money that you have. $450 is more than half of what I pay myself a week. At the moment with the whatnots, I'm making a little bit more, but just out of eBay money, like that's more than half of what I pay myself. So vulnerable people go, this guy is going to teach me everything because he's got a YouTube channel, and it must work because he's got a YouTube channel. And then things change. It might work. It might work for a little bit, but then it doesn't work and you're no longer paying for a course and there's no support. Whereas here, we always will support each other and it doesn't cost money. And people who watch down the track, um, people who watch down the track can watch for free and go, okay, back then, when was the date? That's what they were doing. Tori was talking about how to pack a mug that was taught to him bloody 6 or more months ago by Rubber Duck Rye, but it works and that continues to work and it's cost effective. It's let me drop my shipping costs for a mug from $15 using a oversized box to, at the moment with my band 5, it drops it down to about $8 to $9 to ship a mug anywhere in Australia. So little tips that we give each other for free save us all a lot of money, and I think that's pretty darn special. So I will figure out with Ali the stuff that we use and how we do it, and I'll give you a link directly to those things that you can basically. It's not an affiliate link; it's like a referral link. I will get a bonus if you use it, but it's not every time. I think it's a one-time thing. If you make up an account, then I get something at points to use. I'll find out more in the coming days. And if you guys want to use some generic packaging, you absolutely can. In the meantime, though, there's plenty of ways of you finding your own as well. But sometimes people just want to go, you know what, just give me the reseller's kit. Give me this information, which I will do. I might make a list on a post and say, this is what I think you should have in your reseller's kit. And I'll find the cheapest ways of doing it. And I'll put a link up that you're not missing any little bits of packaging that may catch you unawares. Maybe that would be helpful. Okay, so you did get sucked into the course. I would have had the answers to that. Look, but the Flip family would have, mate. But was it the course from up north? And if so, how did you go? Did you learn anything crazy different? Let's have a look here. Andrew says works reselling harder than his actual job. People are lazy and want results ASAP. Yeah, you know what? Looking for mentors is important. I do have some mentors myself within the space, and many of them are you guys. Honestly, that isn't a sucking up to the audience. We actually, you'll be amazed. Like I've seen how numerous members of the Flip family have done stuff. I've got some YouTube reseller mates who do give me advice as well. I'm lucky. Yeah, I am lucky. Joe, how you doing, mate? Good to have you in here. Hey guys, just to let you know, someone was saying that apparently you can select whether to have your real name or handles. I will tell you right now, already, people who don't talk all the time, I am starting to look and go, okay, so I'm getting lost with the handles. I hate this. Let's have a look here. Hadsy's in the house. How you doing? Richard, how you doing, mate? So it was the course up north. And you did find that person was helpful. We're all talking about the same person. Very tall individual. As long as you are happy with that result, and they have been reselling for a long time, I will never take that away from them. And when I started like doing it seriously, I devoured those videos. I did. I devoured them. Absolutely. Watched every single one of them, followed advice, fumbled, stumbled, sometimes had absolutely awesome advice. Other times the advice may cost me lots of money, as does anything though, because our experiences are all different. But just when you've got tens of thousands of people, you've got a lot of income from the YouTube without expanding on it like that, I think. Unless the membership would give you updates, like for updates for 3 years. Every time something changes and that course changes, maybe you get an update. That would be a bit more acceptable, but a one and done may not be. Maurice, it makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? Just using your name. But yeah, apparently, guys, you are able to select, I think, whether it's your name or your YouTube handle, just to say that. Oh my God. You have a 400-ton press at work. That would be amazing fun. You should be doing videos of crushing stuff. Okay. Guys, just to let you guys know too, I'm proud to let you know the helmet drama is over, the motorbike helmet. I cover it in the new video. It won't be out for a day or so. But the buffoon decided to keep it and wrote really horrible feedback, and I just got it removed by YouTube. They said that doesn't make sense. Why do you keep something that isn't right? So eventually I got to keep my money. I got to keep the money. They got to keep the helmet, which had nothing wrong with it. And I got my negative feedback removed. So Torsey Boy's back to 100. So it is good. I'm pleased. Just tripped over eBay Live. Yeah, eBay Live might be interesting though. You know what? So, guys, in the chat there, Lions Arc says, I basically, Andrew was motivating or saying you can do it. And Lions Arc has said, I'm still in contact with everyone. It does have lifetime access. He filled a want. Yes, 100%. I get that. If it's got lifetime access, that changes. It does change it up a lot, doesn't it? So, but I don't know. I don't think we will ever do that. Like, I'm a qualified workplace trainer. I can put together training material for people, but it's painful work too. I'd rather just crap on a live and tell you how to do something if I know it. Twin Cross hitting the Gold Coast next month. Might run into him, get the bargains before he does. You'd have to go early. To your credit, my understanding is a lot of those guys go super early because the Gold Coast is such a contentious place for resellers. We loved Goldie, but it was just like seeing stuff that you guys were suffering with your Oppos and whatnot, and the temperature not being quite hot enough. That was another reason why we didn't settle down that way, because I did think, the weather is nice, but it looks like they all descend upon Carrara very early in the morning, because you've got to be on the board to survive thrifting. So I don't know. I think our decision, I've been asked a few times, like locally, why Mackay? To me, I look back on those videos from when I was up there and I just think to myself, I literally say this place looks like paradise. And it felt like it too. Just so beautiful. No, keep charging. My phone went flat. I'm charging it up that it's running for the whatnot. I don't know. For those of you who just jumped in, it's like I've got so much stuff. And Deb, I made sure that's at the top that I can see it. I've got to double check this one before I whatnot it though, because it might be very, I don't know. It's a Naruto Shippuden. And yeah, doesn't he look as though he's been working a corner? What else have we got? Believe it or not, this guy is vintage. A very, very old toy, but he's in perfect nick. And Bluey.
Let's do this.
Yeah, okay, Bluey. Thank you. Let's have a look here. Yeah, he does. He does look as though he might have been. Oh my god! Rhiannon said, "Looks like he might have been doing something to a Smurf." Ellie's like, "No, no." Thank God I flagged these as not for children, Rhiannon. I think he'd be kicked out. His mouth does certainly look like a mouth, doesn't it? Any case, it is a Chucky. Yes, it is a Chucky. Heads up, go to Vinnie Southport on the Goldie on Railway Street. It has 6 op shops. See, we ended up bypassing. We went to Carrara, but from Carrara, I was so filled with rage that no, we just ran out of time and had to keep going. But it's still a lovely part of the world. But guys, I do think that we've made the right decision with where we want to move to for us. And it's just going to be a fresh start. So, and I'd like the fact that, like, I do want to down the track maybe get rid of our cars and end up with a decent van that is still very comfortable, but that we can go on long trips. Like that point, it's almost Mackay's almost like a hub to 2 of the other places we really loved. And if I go back even further down the road and put some clicks on the car, we got Bundaberg as well. Bundaberg was fantastic for reselling. It was just a bit too dry. It was a bit like, it's so bizarre. Bundaberg itself was lovely. The people were phenomenal. I just felt it was arid, even though it was only 13 kilometers from the beach. Bargara was beautiful. If we could afford it, Bundy may have been a choice if we could have afforded to live at Bargara, but Bargara is beyond our reach. Let's have a look here. So he was, yes, that's it, Rhiannon. He was eating a Smurf. Vinny says prices through the roof. Hadzi says DVDs, TV series, $12 each. Will I do a catch up before I go? I've been begging people to do the catch up, and no one has categorically said yes. I want to do the catch up. I would love that. I would love that. I think it's a wasted opportunity if we don't all have a lunch or something. You know, try to push it out enough into the future and make sure that we're doing it. Oh, I just sold a Pokemon Kutata stuffed toy for $60 too, just so as you guys know. So yeah, you guys all know my contact details. They're at the end of every video. There would have to be something really drastic going on for me to say no. I've been saying, let's do the Thai lunch. I don't know like what it would be like. It's all trying to descend upon an Oppo. I think that would probably be disastrous for everyone. But you know, it's something, or even if it's easier for people, tell me somewhere in Melbourne that's accessible, and I'll show up and have a lunch there. I do want to see people before we go, because you know, then I'll get to meet you. I do have to just double check. I do just have to double check. I was laughing at what Foulmouth was saying, Alley Cat. If you drive up towards Tecumseh, you'll let us know. Yes, of course. Bin bad. I don't blame you. It's hard dragging a little person around during kinder hours. That's kind of cute. Well, as long as lunchtime is during kinder hours, that'll work. Vinny's had a kids' Cars 2 DVD for $8. That's crazy. Brizzy asks, have you decided when you are going? Oh, Deb, it was for you. I only got the notification. Yes, you're very, very welcome. Okay. So, oh my God. So Foulmouth saying if we get a van, we don't name it Vanessa, he's going to come up to Queensland and take it off us. Hoppers has McDonald's. Wow. Let's see here. Yeah, the pricing is utterly crazy. We saw some really weird pricing the other day too, and I can't remember which op shop I was in. The Vinnie's at Grovedale still has the Garfield, unless it's sold today, has it up for $50. There's a Dakin Garfield. Don't get me wrong, I would sell it for that, but I think they should probably have it for 20. I offered 20. They said no, and that's fair enough for them. They can make those bad decisions that hinder my ability to make $2,000. Excuse me, guys. Got a very important message. I just need to check something here. Oh, did you set that up or no?
Maybe.
Okay, look at this. It's hard to tell, but it's the cats with their tails twirled around each other. Yeah, look, I don't get it either. It's a bit crazy, some of the pricing that we do see out there, that's for sure. And Hadsy, I find that too. But every now and then it's like, it's more bad than good at this one. But I do like the shop and I do like the staff. It's a catch-22. So yeah, the two cats. But well, apparently the set designer over there wrapped the cat's tails around each other, but got a photo. It's amazing that they're actually sitting that close to each other. Though they do sleep in the same area, but during the day, as they walk past each other, swipe at each other. All right, let's have a look here. We need a welcome party to Mackay. I think that will be fun too. That's why, guys, if you're from Mackay and you've got to let me know, because at the moment I know 2 people. And I'm sure I'll know a lot more, though. I'll be that pain in the bum walking around with a Care Bear T-shirt in 30-odd degree heat, happy as a clam, fighting the Andrew. Catch you later, mate. Hope to see you at the toy thing, but who knows? Chompy makes me. He said, Puddy McPud says, I like that. Yeah, I don't know. There are just the Grovedale Salvos, guys. It's on Torquay Road. It is the most batshit. Oh, that was the one I was thinking of. The most batshit crazy expensive Oppo, I would say, in Geelong. I would give it the title, that and Porter Avenue in Highton, which is near, that's the United one. Those two are the most expensive in Geelong, hands down. Salvos had a copy of The Walking Dead, a season of it on Blu-ray second-hand damaged for $25. $25 for a season of The Walking Dead on Blu-ray, second-hand, slipcase damaged. And I thought, oh, there's several Walking Deads there. And I thought, oh, okay, maybe it's 25 for the 3 seasons, which would be a little better. No, they're all individually priced. 25 stinking dollars. It's a great idea. Let's have a look here. So Katrina says, if you're planning to take them in the car, train them on leashes so they can go out on the way, or maybe have a pop tent so they can have a stretch. The pop tent's a great idea. Star-Lord can handle a leash, sort of. Oh, yeah, you guys know the guardian of hell, I think it is at Cerberus, the 3-headed dog. Ali wants to get a 3-headed Cerberus leash to put the cats on, that they have to walk next to each other on a leash. Like, all right. Let's see here. Mark is asking, God, I don't even know. Am I still above 20 grand? I'll have a look at the sales. It has been a bit weird. Let's see. Let's have a quick look and let the family know what's going on. Then, guys, I am going to be heading off to get some dinner ready and get ready for the whatnot. Okay, so at the moment, I have dropped under 20, but it's better than what I thought it would be. And over the weekend, okay, so we don't say goodbye without saying goodbye. If we can say goodbye, then we say goodbye. I don't know when it died, but I was just simply saying that we're going to be doing the research on the records, and I'll find out the values of them on Discogs, and from there we'll have a list. And I don't know what the rest of if the family want me to handle the sales of it, but yeah, he had some fantastic vinyl, so I'll go through and value all that. There's just normal stuff, electronics that people would normally want. It's and then maybe we'll explore the idea of doing an estate sale as well. It's going to be gnarly. But in any case, guys, I'm going to nick off that I can get ready for the whatnot. Trust me when I say this. Come over to whatnot. The link is in the description, right? If you use the buyer's link, you'll get $15 off your first purchase, and I get $5. If you become a seller and you do it within 6 days, I think, you get $150 credit. I get $100. But trust me, what I've got planned for the opening will make you want to stay for the rest of it, because even I am laughing thinking about what I'm going to be doing. All right. The toy one, honest to God, I know this sounds terrible. Bring your freaking wallets. I've got some good ones. All right. New Joy, I appreciate you. It's amazing. I don't care that it's a nightie. It's amazing. So I'm going to wear my nightie and have some dinner, and I'll see you guys over on Whatnot in about 40 minutes. All right, guys. Thank you.